Why am I here? Who am I?
Who?
I don't know. Who are you?
What?
Anyway, the pizza was great.
Yeah. They look good.
No context, just like start everything like that.
It looked really good.
I made pizza for the first time ever.
Honestly, I'm just tempted to like take that picture that Connie took of you and just like put it on like a Chef Boyardee box or something.
Chef Boyardee box. Oh, actually, I haven't showed you that picture, have I? Have we? The picture of like the pizza place owner that had his face on the menu, doing a kissy face.
What? The what?
The what with what?
Exactly. I'm gonna look for that picture and send it to you guys because it's the best. So
I'm only slightly weirded out. I haven't seen.
It's hilarious. The guy actually serves you himself.
Wait, the kisses are like
even. No, not the kiss. It's just a kissy picture. It's not actual kisses.
Here's what my food looks like.
I'm no longer interested.
Have a good meal. Mwah.
I'm just gonna sit on the load screen here until you send that picture.
I'm looking for it, but let's see if I can find it.
Well, there's gonna be stuff happening because we're starting a new chapter, so. And I want you to pay attention to whatever's happening.
This is the last chapter, right?
No, by far not.
Oh.
There's 5 chapters.
Yeah, but the Claudio Kokoro.
Yeah, we're starting. We're starting with episodes 3 right here. Safe State 8 is the newest one.
I can't find it. I'll ask my fiance to send it to me because she definitely has it.
You're so unreliable. Are you gonna pay attention now? Can I load this?
Yeah, I'm paying attention now.
Okay, cool. Starting chapter 3 now. Let's go.
All right. The Great Departed Soul.
The grand end of the century great exhibition of London. Surely there is not a soul who has failed to hear of it. Wondrous new works of culture and industry from every corner of the globe had converged on Hyde Park, welcoming over 50 million visitors. The last great hurrah of this century. Astonished and delighted people of all nations, and ended on a note of resounding success. But as regards to the terrible catastrophe that occurred during the festivities, very few are aware my friend Mr. Herlock Sholmes had a hand in unraveling the matter. For from the shadows, it was he who earnestly unearthed the facts of the case. And like the centerpiece of the great exhibition, which rose high into the skies of Hyde Park, Sholmes's brilliant deductions, as clear and lofty as the Crystal Tower itself, brought the truth to light.
Thank God I have a bottle of water because that feels is going to be Sholmes-centric.
We're here at the showground of the Great Exhibition, which is absolutely packed with people. The weather is unusually fine, and we're about to witness a most extraordinary scientific experiment.
Oh.
That is the most radio voice I've ever heard.
Hello.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, the 20th century will see steam engines and electrical power dominate the world.
William N. Turner.
Interesting. Okay.
Horse-drawn carts will give way to the motor car. Ships will sprout wings and take to the skies.
Sure.
And today we showcase even more advanced technology. A glimpse.
Wait, more advanced? So what? Sorry, what is it? Is this is like honestly, if I didn't know better, and I probably don't know better, but is this a time machine or what?
The famous Kremlin in United Kingdom.
This is just like the like Ottoman pavilion or whatever. right?
I don't know.
Every country gets
I
like
think
their
that's what
own.
the point
Every
is,
country
yeah.
gets like their own little show floor thing.
Yep.
And you saw on the little
believe
posters
so.
that's the Ottoman Empire.
Yeah.
So that's what that is.
This is a shrink ray.
I was saying time machine, but
A world first
It's a dishwasher.
demonstration of my instantaneous kinesis machine.
It's a car wash.
Wait,
It
what?
can clean 3 plates at the same time.
It's a teleporter.
Instantaneous kinesis machine.
Yeah.
R/CP.
A man
It's
will
either a teleporter or just a very weird communications device.
Yeah.
Yep.
To another location.
I
Alright,
love
Willy
how
Wonka,
he
calm
said
down.
It is a
literally.
teleporter.
I love how he said literally disassembled.
So
You're gonna get blasted to pieces.
His name is Mike TV.
Wait, did we get to revive the dead with this?
No. You just get blasted to bits and then reassemble. Reassemble
What is
elsewhere.
the-
Sorry.
It's
What
a
is the
turning zombie
level-
apocalypse.
What is the level of their inverse Fourier transforms to be able to do that sort of crazy complex calculations exactly? How many iterations? 60? 5,000? That's kind of what you need. Okay. This man's dead.
He's just gonna do it.
He's just going to be one of those that there is a secret entrance, but he died anyway.
In but a few moments from now, these gentlemen will, in the blink of an eye, complete an incredible journey through the air. To arrive an instant later on the Crystal Tower behind you!
That's what you want for your science. Bashing shit.
I hope he knows what he's doing.
He seems very, very calm about this.
It really feels like the purpose of this is just to go down.
Well,
Oh!
on a wager, I guess I'm gonna say that was not supposed to happen.
I'm gonna wager a guess and say that was supposed to happen for the person who's committing the crime.
That's true, yeah. 22nd of October, hey? I forget when the last chapter ended, like calendar-wise.
I don't
Same.
know. Sometime.
Oh, god damn it, that scared me.
Small white child!
Bruno, you're listening. Sorry, what was that, Iris? What's the matter with you? You've been miles away all morning. Did you like what I cooked for breakfast? No, that's not it at all. What were we talking about again? Today's paper, of course. It's full of news about the Great Exhibition again. Ah, yes, the Great Exhibition. I'd like to go sometime. Did you want us to, like, sneak in? You're really not your usual self today. You seem very down. Couldn't you agree, Hurley? Oh.
Hmm? Did you say something, Iris?
Oh gosh, you're even more down.
Ah! But when did you arrive, Mr. Naruhodo?
I've been here all morning. Been here for about half an hour already. We've had breakfast together.
What? Why didn't you mention it before?
I thought
Why didn't you let
might
me
have-
know?
I thought you might have known I was here. You know, because breakfast?
Iris is quite quiet. You're clearly lacking in vim?
Yeah, Vim.
Vim,
Yeah. So much that I didn't notice your presence.
I mean, it's basically like oomph energy, right?
Yeah. Presentation!
Uh-huh. Thanks.
Of course. I could deduce the reason perfectly well with some simple observations.
So Sato's still not here? What?
Let's see. Yes. For example, your sense of hair this morning. Oh, its unruly spikes. Clearly can be deduced, therefore, that...
Let me stop you there, Mr. Sholmes, because I think I can see where this is going. My hair always looks like this. It always has, ever since we first met, in fact.
Oh, really? Interesting. It just doesn't look like a haircut as such, I suppose.
Thanks again. It crossed my mind recently that it's been 6 months now. 6 months? Since I was forbidden from working in court. When did that happen? But since the particularly grueling and unforgettable legal battles 4 months ago now, I haven't returned to the courtroom. In truth, I lost my right to return.
What? Okay. Sure? What?
So I've been wondering how much longer I'm going to be banned. Oh, well, that would explain why you seem rather glum. Don't you agree, Hurley?
Why are we playing flashbacks all the time? Hmm? Did you say something, Iris?
Well, the last case was a flashback. Technically, this is the present again now. So
Yeah, but are we going to play the flashback of you doing a trial that ended with you getting banned?
yeah, interesting thought.
Probably.
Back to moping. What's the matter with Mr. Sholmes today? Seems even more down in the dumps than me. I know, and the great exhibition is open. You'd think he'd be excited. Oh, why don't we all go see it together?
I want to! Of course I do! But I can't! Not for the time being.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Because I'm a great detective, after all.
So you're embroiled in some tricky case that you can't be distracted from? Is that it? I didn't remember hearing that you're working on a case early. Are you? Suppose I should try to find out what's going on. Oh, I can't move. I was gonna run. Have you seen my armband?
I'm a lawyer!
Oh, Mr. Apparently not right now. Mr. Sholmes, about this,
Not another word. Ah, yes. I see. This will be a collar for a breed of miniature canine with a particular long neck. And for winter use.
Actually, it's the armband I always wear that symbolizes my role as a defense lawyer.
Precisely. Which leads but one conclusion.
You're a tiny dog.
You had pet plays. Your arm is in fact a
What?
dog. Your arm is now a dog. Look at you. Not back at me. Not back at you. Your arm is now a dog.
Sure. Sorry, I wish I'd ever shown him this now. The man's barking mad. Honestly, no. It was a good thing I showed him. That was funny. Well, first things first. What's going on here?
Blackboard.
Ah, yes. This is where you note down ideas, isn't it, Iris? What's in the melting pot today? The blue carbuncle. It's from a case of theft that Hurley solved years ago. The theft of a precious stone. Carbuncle is another name for a garnet, you see, especially if it's cut with a rounded top. Oh, really? And this garnet was blue, was it? Well, that's the thing. They're usually red. No blue garnets have ever been discovered. Oh. So who knows what the stolen gemstone actually was? That's the real mystery of the case. Proper Sherlock Holmes conundrum, huh? There are so many different bottles up there on that charming little set of white shelves. Oh, do be careful, Runo. You mustn't try the contents of any of those bottles, even if you're hungry. I wouldn't do something stupid like that. I'm not a child, you know.
Don't drink when you're hungry. What?
Flashback to the scene of the hospital? Well, I wish I could say the same for Hurley. The other day he polished... He polished? What?
He polished off a full bottle, yeah.
Is that a phrase? Really? He polished off a full... Okay.
Yep.
I've never heard that
Basically, he
before.
drank until he emptied the
Yeah,
whole
no, I
thing.
just never heard
There's
that before.
nothing left. Drink until there's nothing left.
Cool. Hey, what? Same. He said he was hungry. I'll be extra careful. That piece of paper that crumpled up looks like a duck.
Yeah, it looks like a rubber ducky.
Typewriter. What about this? I can type with my eyes shut, you know. That's a feat on a typewriter like that. I can believe it. with a when a deadline's approaching, you sound like a Gatling gun. That reminds me of a dream I had the other day. It was such a funny one. It woke me, actually. I was typing for a whole hour in the pitch black, but I didn't make a single mistake. It's incredible.
Therefore, gone.
But then when it got light, I found that there wasn't any paper in the machine. Now I wonder if I'd actually been typing at all. I think I might have just fallen asleep on the job. I feel like that's text that we had before. that sounds familiar. Hello, tea. I look forward to finding out what aroma your tea will have, Iris, every single day. And well, I infuse a different concoction of herbs from the garden every time, so it's never the same twice. When you call it a concoction, it sounds more like a science experiment than something for tea time. Oh yes, that's because different blends can have very different properties. Some calm you down, some make you feel jolly, some give you energy. Today's particular blend is something quite special. You're really in for a treat.
Kurare. Wait, what?
Sounds ominous.
You see this
to be
small
continued.
knife? Take it to your own neck. Slowly now.
All these
yeah,
different
my
pieces of
blade
evidence and
teeth.
cases that Mr. Jones
Blade
solved are
teeth.
very interesting. The trouble is Hurdy forgets things so quickly, he never remembers why these things are relevant. The other day, for example, he saw the orange pips that were there and decided to plant them in the garden. Pips? Yes, they've all sprouted now. We have 5 new little plants. Oh, well, I don't know what case they were from, but if Mr. Sholmes can get oranges to grow outside in England, he should change his profession. I recently learned there's pineapples grown in Cornwall, actually. They take 2 years to grow, and they're grown in places that are heated with horse dung. Quite interesting, actually.
Lovely.
Yes. I do love a good fire in the colder months. Watching the flames flickering and dancing about is just so very relaxing. Cleaning out the chimney isn't so relaxing, though. Are you doing that? No, getting covered in soot isn't my idea of fun. You know, Hurley decided he was going to clean it out himself last year. But you can guess what happened, can't you? He got himself stuck inside the of course. He's a very slim man, I admit, but there are limits to where a fully grown man can fit. And every time he dozes off by the fire, he hears nightmares about it. What about the ominous chest? Ah, yes, the huge metal chest with the lace cloth on it, being used as a table for tea and coffee. It's very sturdy, that's for sure, and firmly locked shut. That chest contains my father's detailed records of Hurley's many cases. Yes, so I've been led to believe.
It's been 6 months since it's been more than 6 months since we haven't told you that your father is dead.
Right, yes, exactly. Wait, you didn't hear that. Nothing's happened to your father.
We're really gaslighting this small child.
Yes, she probably knows. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, that's the way it will stay. Those papers are a secret between Danny and me. Maybe she doesn't. If you go opening it uninvited, you might find yourself being bitten. Wait, what? What, is there a beast inside there or something? A dog. A hound.
It's just a bear trap.
Books, paper, scientific implements. Shelves with stuff to the gulls. She said I wouldn't be able to help herself if she were here. She can't stand mess. So I remember. Susie might not be able to stand mess, but she wouldn't dare touch those shelves. They belong to the great Hurlock Sholmes. Oh, why not? Everything's in an intricate balance. Hurley spends ages on it. If you were to touch even one thing, the whole lot would come tumbling down. Dumbling town. Ha.
Doubling Island.
Susie noticed it was a very delicate arrangement right from the outset. To make it sound like a meeting of great minds. But the truth is, Mr. Sholmes just needs to tidy up. What a mess he's made.
So at this point, Susato is still in Japan, right? Or
Yes.
at least coming back.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Because
Exactly.
the first
So.
case
I
was her
remember
in Japan,
that
and the second
happening.
case was a flashback.
Yep.
So
The
now we are caught up.
timeline is confused in my head, to be honest.
Yeah,
now
because
we're
the last
caught
case
up.
was a
Fine.
flashback, so... Ah, yes, Mr. Sholmes' faithful musical companion. Wasn't this violin made by somebody famous? Yes, it's the Stradivarius.
I think we mentioned that every time.
Yes. I'm afraid you haven't. You'd have to save up for 100 years before you could afford one. Are you calling me poor? If I would have saved up for 100 years, I wouldn't choose to buy a violin.
What if she
personally.
just said? What if she should have said, "Yes, you're poor." Then you just straight up to your face.
I mean, you live in the attic.
Are you calling me poor? Oh, what would you buy then? I really have no idea. I think I'll have to do it so I can find out. Just save up for 100 years? Cool.
Yeah.
Best
Easy.
idea ever. What about the great analytoscope? Every time I look at that machine, I can't help thinking what a monstrosity it is. What's it called again? The great analytoscope. Trademark. It can analyze absolutely anything, you know? Does seem incredible, and at the same time, incredibly useless. Nah, but it looks impressive, doesn't it? So that makes it very useful. Okay. What does that make it useful? Because it means you can pawn it for lots of money. The pawnbrokers always make idle remarks like, "What an incredible looking machine."
Incredible looking machine.
Oh. He often takes it to the pawn shop when he's a little short. Sounds like this thing pulls its weight around here more than I realized. By having its weight pulled around. Wait, is the pawn shop still running though? The one right outside? Because the guy kind of got killed.
I mean, it probably got sold for someone else.
Probably. I'd
Someone
be
bought a
interested
pawn
to know.
shop to sell pawns.
Or there
Oh,
are
like
more
chess
than
pawns?
one pawn shop in London.
There
But
is
I don't know.
probably a great number of pawn shops around this town. Did we look at everything?
I
Yes, we
think
did.
I think we're pretty clear.
Yep.
Hi.
Let's talk about it. Okay, hey, yeah, the event 6. Yes, let's talk about that.
The flashback start the case.
All right, it's narration time. Half a year ago now, took on the defense of a young girl in a trial heard at the Old Bailey. What at first seemed like a simple case of murder that took place at a London pawnbrokery turned out to be one part of a much more far-reaching plot that involved the British government. Right. During the course of the trial, it was found that I made unavoidable yet at the same time unforgivable mistake. Jesus Christ.
Flashback.
Words fail me. This situation is utterly deplorable. Mr. Naruhodo.
I do. Wait, that's not what I was wearing back then. Yes, my lord.
You sat in the middle of court and declared yourself God of the universe. How do you plead? I will decide upon your fate following the conclusion of this trial.
I was kept in this courtroom for 9 hours straight without a recess. I'm sorry, I really had to go. Well, of course, my lord.
The fuck did he do?
I mean, he had to have my right to represent people in court revoked. I'd have to check. I don't even remember from the last game. Still, I had to spend my time in research and study, so that's what I've been doing. You haven't you, Runo?
But to defend a girl, we haven't defended any girls yet.
Wait, what? No, we have. Friggin', what's her face? I can't even remember her name.
Who's what's face?
I can't even remember her name. Oh, shame on me. Anvil on me, even.
What case?
The last case in the first game.
Last case in the first game. Oh. Oh, right. I forgot her name as well. Brewing Iris' special blends of tea. Fetching my diary, bread for me. Tee hee 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 hee. You'll become something of a manservant around here. Start on the silverware next, Mr. Naruhodo.
Well, I'm thinking of going to ask the powers that be to reconsider. Specifically Lord Strongheart at the British Supreme Court in Whitehall.
Yes, I get to
Strongheart.
voice him again.
Are you talking about Male Strongheart?
Male Strongheart.
Not my favorite
my
fella. I dig that one.
He's not mine either, but he's the man I have to talk to. He's the only one who can grant permission for me to start working in the courts again. I came to Britain to become the best lawyer I could for Kazuma.
For Captain Walker.
And then I failed.
And then I
For 6
failed.
months.
I can't
And then
do
I
that just
failed.
sitting around here.
How? I don't know, but we did apparently.
What about the Great Exhibitionist?
Exhibitionist.
The whole of London has been swept up in this great exhibition, hasn't it?
The most advanced science, the most modern technology, the most new man, the finest works of art and feats of engineering.
I mean, if that kinesis machine kind of worked only halfway, maybe it didn't assemble the clothes. He didn't say anything about like disassembling and reassembling the clothes, just the person.
He's now part jacket. He's the shittiest centaur. For the next 6 months, our capital will be showcasing these things, and the world will be watching.
6 months, okay. Maybe the 50 million isn't that far-fetched. I'm not sure. Oh, do you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to look down on London from one of those lovely balloons. Look down on. Do you mean those things fly? Yes, of course. They fly high in the sky. Don't even need wings to do it. All you need is hot air. Well, Hurley's got plenty of that. But how does hot air even have anything to do with flying? It makes no sense. I can't understand it at all. Well, that's true of a lot of new scientific discoveries. Most people can't understand them at first. But in 100 years' time, all these things will just be common knowledge. I suppose they might be. Mind you, some of the science being demonstrated seems very questionable, like that freaking kinesis machine. Oh, something went wrong on the open experimentation stage yesterday, apparently. There was a huge explosion. Still, I wish I'd seen it, though. I love explosions. I'd love to see how bad some of those scam experiments really are. Says the innocent 10-year-old girl.
See here, every page of this paper carries some article or other about the great exhibition. But the brighter the things shine, the darker the shadows there are cast behind them. True, actually. Puzzlingly, I found myself drawn to the darkness, to the impenetrable. That is my proper
Darkness.
atmosphere. I believe in the fate of love.
All right, Riku, calm down.
The darkness. Shadows cast behind? Is that a metaphorical way of referring to the back page of the paper? Actually, is it?
No?
Oh,
Hi,
hello.
Riku, call me
Hey,
the
it's the
Shadow
guy
Attack.
from the cover
Attack.
art. Let's go. Okay, Lost Cat.
Lost Venzix and compatriot.
Interesting. Cornered.
Stand by following
Wow.
me. Ruffians aim to intimidate a man of justice.
Huh. Public health report. Actually, what is going on here?
Wait a minute. Why are they quartered? What happened?
I think if you click it will
Yeah,
just...
it'll just rotate it for me. First test of matter transport device. Every article on the front page is news about the Great Exhibition. Public experiments demonstrate bright new scientific ideas, cultural exhibits from around the globe. It's also positive and hopeful about the coming century. We must all go see it properly before too long. Do we?
No, it didn't.
Great
Can you try
Exhibition of
to-
all nations.
Can you try to click on the paper when it's upside down to see them talk while the wrong side?
I'm just trying to read. Does this say Thursday, May 8th, 1850 something? That's not right.
56,
This is like 1899.
54.
Well, I think they just copied a random
Yeah, no,
JPEG
it's just yeah.
newspaper and then just modified the parts that they gave
I
a shit
mean-
about.
Man, 6 months really passed by.
I was
huh?
gonna say this is it's October right now. Honestly, one penny though. That's yeah. London, Britain, and the Industrial Revolution. Okay, well, wait, I was gonna do this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
sorry,
Ah,
Ru-
dang.
wrong button. There we go.
There you go. God damn.
This time I did it on purpose. So many glowing reports about the Great Exhibition and everything that's going on there.
The mental image that is coming on now is amazing.
That's great.
Yeah, he's holding it upside down, literally. Other than this rather gloomy looking one, that is. Wait, what? What's the matter,
Man,
Renault?
English is hard.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, so that's how you read those things.
Fiery ball gown sets dance hall ablaze. What?
French part here, glass side case. The
Huh.
affair between Madame Plouillette, the defendant, ordered the eye as a replacement for the natural eye she had lost. Upon his arrival, she found that she could see no more with it than she could before, and became incensed at the thought of paying for a deficient product. The judge attempted to reason with the Madame, so she brought a glass eye and he'll fix her missing eye.
They just suit the crap out of it. I can't see with this shit. The Reaper attacked?
Lady
Sorry.
attendee's dress is accidentally caught on fire. In her panic,
Oh
the sudden
my
flames
God.
hit the lady. madly
Sorry,
about
I
the
read that
holy
wrong. I read that horribly wrong. I did not read panic. That's Lord Renzix. Must be what Mr. Sholmes was talking about. Does he know anymore? I wonder. Oh.
Well,
Lost cat.
there you go.
Oh man, I wanted to read about the lost cat. Oh man. Oh well.
English is hard.
It is. Haha. What about your gloomy mood?
Let's ignore Sholmes for a sec.
You investigating a particularly tricky case at this moment, Mr. Sholmes?
You could say that, I suppose.
Nothing more to add? It's not like you. What
Yes.
sort of case is it?
Shh. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, Mr. Naruhodo. We must not discuss it here. We never know who might be listening.
Iris.
Who, Iris?
You're acting very strangely, Hurley. What do you mean, Iris? Well, usually... The more mysterious and complicated cases, the better Hurley's mood.
Ah,
This is really a case that's bothering you.
It's just so boring, man.
Iris, please, you mustn't exercise your suit powers of observation and deduction on me without invitation.
I did not consent to being...
You know what I say?
deduced?
Put yourself in the shoes of the individual about whom you're making deductions.
Preach?
Always say.
You say that, do you? You, Mr. Sholmes.
Do as I say.
Huh.
Never mind. Once I had a cup of tea, I must make my way at once to the crime scene.
What crime scene?
The what?
That was a deep sigh.
There you go.
The Reaper attacked. Says in the paper that Lord Renzix was attacked. That's terrible. That was a very fast text box.
You know the legend of the Reaper of the Bailey, of course, don't you? Only too well, in fact.
You mean like the curse thing? Yes. Prosecutor Barak Renzix. That guy?
Flashback.
They say that if the Reaper is the prosecutor in a case, there's no salvation for whoever's in the dock. Sometimes they burn to death. Even if the defendant is found not guilty. Even if they are guilty. Once the Reaper has
Man,
someone in
it's
his
tense.
sights, one way or another, that person's time left on this earth will be short.
Looks as Soseki.
Soseki's still alive.
6 months. He cuts to see about 6 months after and he's dead.
He ran to Japan, but he's still alive.
London's finest rogues always find ways around the law. They'll stop at nothing to secure an acquittal at trial.
Smash cut to Soseki dead on the floor.
Falsifying evidence, pay sham witnesses, channeling jurors, bribing judges.
Surely that never happened to us, right?
But even some devious tactics as these cannot save them from the hand of the Reaper. As you've experienced yourself, haven't you, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes, I've seen the Reaper's retribution at work. I don't think he set fire to the freaking coach.
To the rain. Many of the criminal rogues are reckless and quite unafraid to die. If a leader among them, among the fraternity, seem to have been taken by the Reaper, retaliation like this does occur.
Okay, that makes sense.
Really? The capital has a never-ending supply of such scoundrels.
So, do you mean Lord Renzix has been attacked like this before? This isn't the first time?
Yeah, the scar in his face was because he cut himself shaving. What the fuck you think?
No, he threw too many wine glasses.
I was gonna say because he threw his wine glass.
Well,
and he
crushed
fucking
them more
slashed
like
his face.
he crushes them. Man. So yeah.
Like Lord Van Zeke's year 1, he used to break in his forehead. He's quite an accomplished combatant, you know.
Yeah, with his wine glasses and bottles.
He
He
just doesn't
just-
like taking showers.
He
That's why
just has
stopped
2
doing
wine
it.
glasses in a nunchuck. He doesn't take his attacks lying down. Although, it seems that his assailants were armed with guns this time.
Ooh.
Oh, so the other times was like sticks?
Well,
Guys, maybe.
interesting. Oh my goodness, is he all right then? Is Lowenzig's hurt?
The fellow? I have no fucking clue.
Well, in the article here it says, as to what of Lord Renzig's and his condition, all will be revealed in tomorrow's morning edition.
Really? They're fucking cliffhanging someone being
Hanging
shot?
someone's death.
Ah, I see. Well, he shall have to be patient then.
This is like the 19th century equivalent of a paywall.
Oh, well.
No, I can't wait until tomorrow. I like the guy.
In that case, we shall have to inquire with somebody in the know.
But who?
Luigi.
Strongheart, perhaps? He would know. Oh, you got changed real quick.
Ah,
Are you coming with me?
well, I must be leaving now.
Oh no, you're going on your own. Cool. Yes, understood. See you later, Mr. Sholmes.
Have a nice day. Ha! You really are a shameless liar sometimes, my dear fellow.
What?
You seek to put me off my guard and follow me, don't you? Well, you will be wasting your time.
I have no interest in following you. The thought hadn't crossed my
do
mind, but no, where are you going?
Yeah. Well then, see you later. Indeed. Sholmes?
Listen to him. He's still laughing on his way out of the door. Right, Iris, where are you going?
What? Oh, the balloon.
All right then, Bruno, let's get going. Oh, Iris, what are you wearing? I got changed to go to the Great Exhibition. You gonna take me?
No.
What? But I was just about to go to the Supreme Court. Oh, well, that sounds fun too. You're gonna take me there then. All right, fine. Just lower that weapon, would you?
Put the flat texture away from me.
Of course, and after the Supreme Court, we called you to see the Great Exhibition.
enough.
Yes, ma'am. Aye. Anything changed? Probably not. But I'm paranoid.
No, I doubt it.
That's fine. Yeah, no. Okay,
No,
move.
there's nothing.
Your location has been added. Should we go upstairs first?
No.
Just go take a nap.
Yes.
Lord Chief Justice.
We probably can just talk like about the Saturn.
Well, apparently there's dialogue here, so.
The Darmadol still not filled.
No, I got my license taken away. Of course it's not filled in. Can we talk
Well,
about something?
nothing.
What to do? Yeah, what should we do? I forgot. So excited about the prospect of Naruhodo's anything consultancy opening for business again. It's not what it's called. It's Naruhodo's legal consultancy. Flashback to like Write Anything Agency from Ace Attorney 4. I've done a lot of studying this past 6 months, reading law texts and judicial precedents. I'm sure I'm a better lawyer now. Can't wait to start practicing again. Then you're still gonna be hella incompetent without Susato. Nothing's changed in here at all, though, has it? Sisto time has stood still here since Susie went back to Japan. Well, she told me not to go in her room. I wanted to keep it ready for Mrs. Sun in case she was able to return to Britain at any point. So I've just left everything the way it was. Oh, I see. Right. And there was me thinking it was because of the way you are, Bruno. You know, never bothering to tidy up, I mean. Iris? This isn't the time or the place to bring up my tidiness. Or lack of it.
Cool.
Is that a shovel or a spade? Let's find out. Let's find out.
Let's see if Iris knows.
The office spade.
It's a shovel.
Now that Mr. Sato's gone, the shovelers aren't represented to correct me. Maybe I'll have to do it myself. That's not a spade, Mr. Naruhodo. That's a shovel.
Oh God.
Ah, so you're a spader, are you, Bruno? What, you want to battle it out? Alright, I'm not going to argue with a native English speaker who has some kind of gun.
Cool.
Tea. Mrs. Sato's tea said that she left here with me.
Why?
I still think green tea is just too bitter, though. Thank goodness for sugar and milk. In green tea?
Sugar and milk.
Milk and green tea. Ugh, no. Mr. Sholmes certainly wasn't expecting the acrid taste that one time. Never heard anyone let out a scream like that before, or seen anyone fall down the stairs quite like that either. It always brings a smile to my lips when I'm feeling a little down. Oh well, you know what that reminds me of? Today I gave you some black coffee when you weren't expecting it. You fell all the way down the stairs as well, didn't you, Bruno?
What's with you guys falling down the stairs?
Yes, do you think we could try to forget that, please, Iris? That doesn't bring a smile to my lips at all.
Why do they fucking fall down the stairs? Like, what's going?
Why not they
Where are they
drinking on
going?
the top of the stairs?
Yeah, where they
Yeah, I
drinking?
was gonna say
Like,
you shouldn't be drinking your coffee here.
I like the
Yeah.
idea. I like the idea that Ryunosuke did it first, and then when Sholmes did, he was at the bottom of the stairs, and then he went up only to fall down the stairs again.
Kettle's gently simmering away there on the top of the stove as usual. It was kind of Mr. Sato to send the Japanese team. You really like it, don't you, Iris? But for me, it's the sound of the stove and the burbling kettle I like the most on biting winter mornings. Oh, and it feels even cozier in here when the delightful Iris pours the tea for me. I really couldn't manage without that wonderful young girl. Oh, Bruno, it's so sweet of you to say so. Stop putting words in my mouth, please. Iris? She's not wrong, though. Now, at first glance, my desk here might look as though it's in a mess. However, it's not in a mess at all. Everything's exactly where I want it to be. But whenever Mr. Sato looked at it, she'd put her hands on her hips and say, "Oh dear." Her way of saying that should make it her way of saying that I should make it a more orderly and neat mess. I miss that. My son's just like Hurley, you know. He's just the same about his mess. It's the kind of logic that transcends international borders, obviously. Hello. Ah, yes, the dynamite all I brought with me from Japan. I always intended to color in the other eye once I become a fully fledged lawyer. Ah, but it's still winking at me. Like it's trying to say, I can wait, take as long as you need. Or maybe not. I'll just have to keep doing the best I can, I suppose. I could color it in for you, Bruno. Just that one eye, is it? No. It needs to be done with a bit of ceremony, Iris. It's not just a toy for coloring in, you know. Don't take crayons to that.
It would be really cute if at the end, like we have, it is filled.
Oh, yeah. It's Mrs. Sato's desk. I suppose it won't get used now that she's gone back to Japan.
Now?
I'll just have to wait here patiently for its old friend to return.
Was it like 6 months? What do you mean now?
Even I sometimes find myself pouring a cup of tea for Susie by mistake. Oh, that explains why I sometimes find a steamy cup on her desk here. Shocks me every time. But it's just one of your pranks, I see. It's no prank, I miss her.
Anyway.
Anyway. Look at the prawns and the anemones gently swaying around in the tank. Regular cleaning, some food, and fresh seawater is all they need. And some conversation, of course. You talking to anemones?
Yeah, empathy or whatever.
Seemed like a lot of effort at first, but it was worth it. Starting to be able to tell what they're thinking. The anemones? Funny to think that so many people in London had aquariums like this once, when they were in vogue. You'd never expect to find sea anemones in the middle of the capital. I think I'll have to name them soon. Oh no, Bruno's disappeared. What? Oh, I expect he's been eaten by Hurley. I think I prefer you used your imagination more when naming the sea life. Is Susie in there too? Never did see what Mrs. Sato's room looks like, and you never will.
You never will.
I could go in now, of course, but I don't dare. She probably is like rigged it in a way.
There is a little girl with a gun.
That too.
It has like a machine in there that will automatically throw you when you open the door.
Yes, exactly that. They say a young maiden's private chamber is a place of bittersweet secrets. Although from the laughter I used to hear when you would visit, I imagine it's mainly sweet.
He turns the doorknob and a plank of wood goes directly into the gonads.
Oh, we used to have such fun in Susie's room. She told me all sorts of interesting things about your country, you know? That's cute. I like that. Okay, nothing else?
No.
All right. Let's get to the funny stuff.
Let's go talk to Mel Strongheart.
Mel Strongheart.